I'm trying to create my own laptop. So in the process.
Create your own laptop. Okay.
Yeah. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाघाय अक्षरमेतमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपगतमह्यं ददति स्वपदादिकं देहं श्रीगुरुश्रीयुतपदकमलां श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपमसाग्रजातां सह गणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सह गणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Just okay. Okay. Yeah, let me open my browser. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, we all aim for perfection in our renunciation. We all know that we want to be free from attachment. That is clear. For happiness, it is that we don't want to get entangled in our unwanted things, and that's what we call as renunciation. Oh, let me give it up. If I have it, then I have a problem. But what is real renunciation is not to give up the activity itself, but to give up the fruit of the activity. I think even Adirasa Prabhu, recent theme is also similarly in the same lines. Verse number 64. I thought it should be verse 65, but there is no harm to go through
Yes.
this.
Yes, project 64 already
64 is done, no?
done. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's begin with 65. We will see. Okay. Yeah. So I would like to read this.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, verse 65. Manmana bhavo madbhakto madhyajimang namaskuru. Mame vasyashi satyante pratijane priyo hasime. Translation. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Purport. The most confidential part of knowledge is that one should become a pure devotee of Krishna and always think of him and act for him. One should not become an official meditator. Life should be so molded that one will always have the chance to think of Krishna. One should always act in such a way that all his daily activities are in connection with Krishna. He should arrange his life in such a way that throughout the 24 hour he cannot but think of Krishna. And the Lord's promise is that anyone who is in such pure Krishna consciousness will certainly return to the abode of Krishna, where he will be engaged in the association of Krishna face to face. This most confidential part of knowledge is spoken to Arjuna because he is the clear friend, he is the dear friend to Krishna, of Krishna. Everyone who follows the path of Arjuna can become a dear friend to Krishna and obtain the same perfection as Arjuna. These words stress that one should concentrate his mind upon Krishna, the very form with two hands carrying a flute, the bluish boy with the beautiful face and a peacock feather in his hair. There are descriptions of Krishna found in the Brahma Samhita and other literature. One should fix his mind on his original form of Godhead, Krishna. One should not even divert his attention to other forms of Lord. The Lord has the Lord has multiform as Vishnu, Narayana, Rama, Varaha, etc. But a devotee should concentrate his mind on the form that was present before Arjuna. Concentration of the mind on the form of Krishna constitute the most confidential part of knowledge, and this is disclosed to Arjuna because Arjuna is the most dear friend of Krishna's. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Partha. A very, very important verse, and very often we come across this. Can I ask someone to read this shloka only? Sugandha Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Uh, Manmana bhav bhakto madhaji ma nam kuru ma me vaishyasi yuktive ve vama vamatyaman mat mat paryana mat
Yep.
paryana.
Mhm. Okay, can you read the translation?
Yes. Yes. Engage your mind always in thinking of me. Become my devotee. Offer obeisance to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me.
Okay, can you read the translation, this one?
Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and offer my homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend.
Yeah, thank you. Satish Prabhu, do you see any similarities between these two verses?
Krishna Prabhuji. Mm, Yes, Prabhuji, I think, you know, the focus and meditation only should be on the, you know, Lord in the form of Krishna and, offer all the outcomes to him. I don't know if I summarized it correctly.
No, no, what is similarity between two verses?
Uh, Sorry, Prabhuji, I didn't connect it. Prabhuji. Sorry, Prabhuji.
Okay, okay, fine, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So,
The previous, verse, when Patru read it, was like, there are many forms of the Lord, but we should only focus on the Krishna form of the Lord. And in here, they say, the pure devotee only thinks of Krishna and, it kind of only meditates because in this life we have one chance to only think of Krishna. So, deeper meaning I'm not able to comprehend, but
No,
Yeah.
I'm asking only the direct meaning. What is there in the
Ah,
translations?
okay, Rajesh. So yeah. So what I without really yeah. So both verses, I think focus should be only on the Lord and not on the other forms, and that's the direct thing I am able to see, Prabhuji. But looking forward to your inputs, Prabhuji.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else? Thank you, Radish Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. In
Mm-hmm.
both verses, they are telling about surrendering to Krishna.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll try to put these in parallel. I will do that, and then we will see how. 1 second. So, what do you call this? There should be an option. Okay. Can you see both the windows or only one?
Only one I'm able to see.
Okay. Then I'll stop sharing the entire screen. Now?
Now,
Yes.
yes, Prabhuji.
No, yes. Okay. So if you see here in both the shlokas, almost verbatim, word to word, yeah, we see almost 3 lines are same. Manmana bhava madbhakta madhyajimam namaskaro. Yeah, in both the verses 18, which is the last chapter, 9, which is the middle chapter. If you see 834 and 1865, it's almost like exactly at a half of Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna is saying. In fact, Bhagavad Gita, which is 18 chapters, the middle is said to be the cream and also very most confidential. Yeah, chapter 7 to 13. 7 to, what is that? 12. Yeah. And in that middle chapters, this 934, which is said to be the cream of all essence, is telling, which is in the middle, and that is the message of Krishna. He's telling, and he's again reiterating the same message. What is that? Manmana bhava mad bhakto. Mad bhakto means my devotees. Manmana. Mana means mind. Manmana. Thinking of mana. Man means mind. Bhava. Just become. And if you see here. Sorry if I'm just putting them side by side, but to emphasize the importance of this verse. Hmm? Madhyaji, worship my worshippers, and offer obeisances. Same. Mam, unto me completely, certainly. Yeah. Asyasi, where are we going? You'll come to me. But then, if you see from verse number 934 to 1865, the difference lies is Mat Parayana, hmm, devoted to me. He has Atmanam. Atmanam means your soul, devoted to me. And that Prabhupada is putting it, being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. This is what Krishna is telling to Arjuna, that if one engages his mind always in the Lord's thought, in Krishna's thought, and become his devotee of obeisances and worship, being completely absorbed means yoga, samadhi. In that stage, surely one will go to the Lord, or one will attain Parandhama, the ultimate goal, destination. And here he is giving assurance. He is saying, always think of me, become my devotee. He's saying, worship me and offer your homage to me. Hmm? Then what happens? Thus you will come to me without fail. Anyway, this is the whole 9.34 is covered already there. Plus, Krishna is saying that he is saying Pratijani. Pratijani means I promise. Pratijani. priyosime, as you are very dear to me. So I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Again, if you take this part, you can see in this part what is there. I promise you. Okay, assurance is there. And why such assurance is there? Only he gives such assurance only to his devotee. To his Arjuna served Krishna in the Sakhya Rasa. And in that form, he was worshipped. That is the relationship that Krishna had with Arjuna. And he's saying, okay, because you are mine, I will favor you. It's clear now, everyone? Or we need more wake up? Parth Prabhu, clear?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Uh, this is something new for me. I never noticed this repeated verse, at least for
Hmm.
this first three lines.
Yeah.
I always thought this verse was only in 18th chapter, 65.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it was
Hmm. Okay.
already covered in the Rajguhya Yoga, yeah, chapter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very, very important. That shows how Krishna is very eager to huh, bless
Mm.
us. He is saying, I promise you,
Mm.
Pratijani me, Priyosi me. So, okay, now we go back to our. I want to open the work, chapter 18, verse 65. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I'm back. Okay. Hmm. So when we pass this particular part, what Prabhupada gives that life should be molded, so molded that one will always have the chance to think of Krishna. So today we would discuss a bit on that. Yeah. Yeah. Let me know if you see the screen. This one.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah. So remember this. Yeah. We'll come time to time to this part after we review through the other commentaries from other acharyas. In the Rudra Sampradaya, Sridhar Swami says, now the essence of all confidential knowledge contained in Srimad Bhagavad Gita will be revealed by the Supreme Lord. This is what is mentioned. And this particular verse, 65, is telling that um, one should be solely devoted to Krishna. Yeah, this assurance is not giving, okay, oh, that's okay. Yeah, in the end, everything comes to me. Yeah, if you are worshipping Anya Devatas, if you worship Pitras, you go to forefathers planet. If you worship the demigods, you go to them. He is not saying, no, 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 all the destinations are one. Yeah, in the Ishopanishad, there is this shloka which is emphasizing that not every knowledge is going to take to the same destination. Mm. We may think, oh, what? It's okay if I read this, if I follow this, I will go this way. If I follow, yeah, I will go the other way. Both are same in the end. No, they are not same in the end. Prabhupada gives the example of a person buying a ticket to Calcutta um will go to Calcutta, not Bombay. This is what he said in that. So here we should understand that the goal of our life should be very, very uh, cleverly and clearly set up. What is that? Krishna, Krishna Arpanam, Krishna Anushilanam. Uh, So this is very important. So Sridhar Swami is saying, be solely devoted to Lord Krishna. What is it? Give humble obeisance to Lord Krishna, offer joyful propitiation to Lord Krishna. Living life in this way, one will surely attain direct communion with Him. Yeah, this is by the spiritual wisdom bestowed by His grace. One should not have any doubt about this, for it is reality. No doubt. Why? That is why he personally promises this eternal benediction, which bequeaths both the purpose and the goal of existence for the highest benefit of his devotees for all times. So, this assurance is something we always uh, mm, want, right? If something we want to do, we need assurance. Otherwise, we are scared. Oh, I may end up in failure. I may have that problem. I may have this problem. No, the assurance is very important. And then Krishna is giving such assurance not to everyone, but only to his devotees. Sripad Ramanujacharya is saying, uh, Manmana Bhava is a divine command that means to always have Lord Krishna completely and blissfully in one's thoughts. So it's a divine command. So Krishna is commanding us. Yes, we may say no, free will is there. Yes, free will is there, but he's commandingly telling what we should do. He is not saying, oh, if you want, you may do this. No, he's saying you should do this. Yeah, if you don't do, that's a different story. You should do. So, manmana bhava mad bhakta, devote completely and blissfully in one's thoughts to absorb oneself in him. In Taitaranyaka Upanishad, beginning Vedaham, Etam, the resplendent Supreme Lord, more radiant than thousands of suns, is realized by absorbing the mind in Him by meditation. So absorbing the mind is very important. Yes, when we are doing some activity, our mind, presence of mind, this is what we call, and the presence of mind is very key. Some say, wow, you're very smart. The smartness is dependent on not on how cunning one is in using his presence of mind. Smartness is actually how focused one is looking at, working with, etc. So, and the mind, realizing him one attains moksha, liberation from material existence. Sripad Ramanujacharya, when he is saying moksha, we shouldn't think, oh, this is what is the union of what Sripad Sridhara Swami in the Rudra Sampradaya is saying. This both are a reunion. These both are, I would say, what is it? The word, let me pick, communion. These both words are communion in one way, yes, which means one is freed from the material illusion because he is out of that, hmm, which means we are, um, what do we call this? Tatastha Shakti. Ideally, not ideally, naturally, we are spirit souls. But unlike the Lord, who is spirit soul, can never be contaminated by material energy, we have um this privilege, maybe so to say, yeah, because um we may want to enjoy material energy. So then our Tatastha Shakti, yeah, that's why we call us the Tatastha Shakti, but actually we are also spiritual potent soul or spirit energies. But the difference is that we can become affected by the material energy. Hmm. And moksha is to be free from material energy. Like, okay, thinking all the relationships, thinking all the material assets, material perspective of our life is all like, okay, I'm this body, I'm enjoying through this body, I'll be happy only with this body. I'm happy only. So when we are connecting everything through our feeling and getting attracted, then we should understand that is moha, and freedom from moha is moksha. So again, so Sripad Ramanujacharya realizing him, one attains moksha, liberation from material existence. There exists no other path to immortality. This devotional absorption in Lord Krishna is of such magnitude and intensity that its meditation becomes a vision, and the vision becomes an ever flowing current of devotion that is so vivid that the experience actually enters the realm of reality. So, so this mana bhava, this is very important. That mind absorption is the key. Oh no, yeah, I'm doing bhakti for many years. You know what? I am reading. I am chanting. I am singing. I am cooking. I am whatever we are doing. If this mana bhava, if we do not have our mind specifically unto Krishna when we are engaging in these services, the question is coming, should I remember the Lord when we are doing the services? Huh? Of course, we should remember that we are doing the services for the Lord, not for our own self. So, of course, we have to remember always for whom we are doing, and are we aligned with His likings? Oh, does Lord like pizza, or does He like uttapam? For example, an example. Okay, in the Annakuta list of recipes here or preparations, we can see, yeah, there is this. Okay, now the question comes, of course, pizzas were not there. Oh, and of course, Govardhan is in India, which means Indian recipes. What is the place for pastas, pizzas? Can we really make them and offer them? Yeah. Cakes, yeah, another big thing. Yeah, we want to make it complicated, then it can really become quite complicated. Hmm. When we are absorbing our mind onto the Lord and see what Lord likes, what we can make so that He is pleased, He likes it. Uh, then the problem is, I mean, it's quite simple. We don't have to make it more complicated. No, no, no. At that time, Krishna was not there when, or uh, I think Krishna likes everything. He likes also pizzas. Why not? Or pastas. Why not? Or what is the other things? Yeah, cakes. Why not? This is, yeah, with love I am doing. Yes, then see, if you see in Puri, they have a strict list of items that they offer. In fact, they don't even use tomatoes in their preparations. Why? Because tomato doesn't come from India. Now, one may again go back saying, "Oh, okay, I think they are very fanatic." It's up to you to think it as fanatic, or do you think really yes? It's not like you don't have any choice of cooking, right? It's not like, okay, lo, come on, I can't cook rice. No, it's very easy. I can't cook khichdi. No, it's very easy. I can't cook dosa. No, it's easy. So there are so many things which we can anyway do. And what Lord has been offered and Lord has happily accepted and blessed. We can do that. That was for only cooking. What about kirtans? One cannot simply say, "Oh, let me." Yeah, when Prabhupada was there, there was this only Prabhupada melody, and Prabhupada melody is the only melody one has to sing, and other things. Why? Yes, we have to understand what is the spirit in his kirtan that Prabhupada sang was to keep it very simple for people to follow, and the focus was more on the holy name rather than on the complicated ragas and melodies. Yes, if one can understand the spirit behind that and through which one can absorb himself in kirtan and also help others to absorb in kirtan, that is the perfection, because manmana, to have the mind focused in kirtan is the key. Yeah, sometimes we may see some, if you read this book, Kirtan standards. There is this exclusive section about and His Holiness Jayadvaita Maharaj mentions so many important things, not to get distracted by our own desire of doing kirtan, rather than follow a proper quality uh, for which there are references. One may think, oh, this looks fanatic, come on, why is this like that? No, it's not fanatism. It is adherence through adherence to the standards. Yeah, whether it is cooking standard, whether it is kirtan standard, whether it is even reading standard, whether it is hearing standard, everything. Yeah, what is required for kirtan standard and reading standard, reading and hearing? What is the standard required? Satish Prabhu.
Krishna Roji, for reading and I think focus and understanding the meaning Roji,
Attentiveness.
attentiveness, yes, true.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Focus. Yeah. Manmana. To focus the mind. That's very, very important. Then the commentary of Sripad Ramanacharya is going further with Manmana Bhava. Then Mad Bhakta. Mad Bhakta is to offer all one's loving emotions to Lord Krishna, enthralled by love, overflowing with enthusiasm, exuberance, and excitement. Three E's. What is that? Enthusiasm. Hmm, what is that? Utsaha. Dhairya, Utsaha. Nishchayat. Nishchayat. Utsaha, Nishchayat, Dhairyat. Tattat eva pravartanat. There are these six qualities that are very, very important in devotion. One is enthusiasm. Without enthusiasm, everything becomes burden. Why? Because you are dragging weight that you don't appreciate. Just imagine, okay, have anyone seen this Mechanist Gold? You may not even heard that movie, right? Even I don't remember the movie. It's quite from 1970s, I think, 1960s, 1970s. I don't know if someone I were even born. So in this Mechanist Gold, usually US, they have, I don't know in which part of the US they have gold mines. Does anyone? Texas, right? Austin, Texas. I think this is the area. That is the reason you see a lot of cowboy movies. I think it's Texas. Yeah, have you seen this Texas where they have horses and then horsebacks on which you have these crazy people with the caps and guns and all? Yeah, this is no, this is not of course it hyped a bit, but the reality was there were gold mines, and then there is always people used to go there, try to get whatever they can. Anyway, the point here is that when we do not know what kind of um box we are dragging with the chains to come to pull it out from the gravity of all our own desires, darkness. Yeah, a mine is, what is it, mine? In mines, right? So you have to go down. You have to dig down deep, 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 and then there is somewhere there is this, what do you call this? Jewel chest, right? And okay, I mean, anyway, you might have seen so many other similar movies, which then they will go down, and all of a sudden they will find, oh, and then after finding this, uh, what do you put? You put everything into. Have anyone seen this Ali Baba's Aladdin? Uh, uh, what is that?
And Genie
In
Pro,
Arabian Nights, there is this one of the story which says about how Aladdin um, happens to be into a cave, and in that cave there are the robbers have always stored a lot of
Ali Baba
um,
40 चोर Prabhuji.
Yeah, but it comes from Arabian Nights. Um, yeah, it comes from Arabian Nights, a series of stories, and that this is the one. Anyway, the point is that yeah, there is always a cave. You go down and you put everything into whatever capacities you can fill in, right? In those days, they were leather pitchers. Leather pitchers are like usually used for water, right? In the leather pitcher, they don't have these kind of cozy copper vessels or glass vessels, etc. You just make a bag of leather and you fill in water for drinking. But when we are greedy, do we really care water or do we want gold and all this? So this greedy guy fills all the pitchers with whatever he can, and then of course the challenge is to come up, right? From the cave you need to come up, and it's going to be very difficult. Or with great difficulty you are pulling, and yeah, because there is enthusiasm. Why? The enthusiasm is seen by what we are going to get. Excitement is there. Oh, yeah. All the way you are meditating, right? Just imagine all of us, we happen to be in such a cave, and such a cave with full of gold coins. Yes, of course, intelligent people, what they'll do first, immediately take a touchstone and really check, yeah, is it this real gold? And some people now, because they don't have intelligence, what they say, okay, important, okay, let's load as much as possible. uh, we wouldn't have even carried so much weight in our life. Mm. But as soon as when we know, oh, this is so valuable, let's fill everything, and then with great enthusiasm we will fill, and with great exuberation, wow, absorbing ourselves completely in that, and great excitement. You know what? My life is settled. With this um, box, this bag, or whatever we have filled it, we are pulling in out. We are quite excited. Why? Because we are able to, our mind is meditated on what the results of it, what I can do. You know what? I will go to the best of the best goldsmiths to sell that. Oh no, I think he might cheat me. No, I think I have to do something else. I'll come up with some nice, great plan. You know what? Oh, forget about it. First, I have to go out with all these things before the thieves will come in. Have anyone seen that? Uh, your Alibaba 40 thieves, in that, the guy who goes, he will be chopped into pieces, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
He's
Yeah,
killed.
he's brutally killed. Why?
He's
Who will?
Alibaba's brother only, elder brother.
Yeah, Alibaba's brother only. He's chopped into pieces, and then yeah, they will arrange a guy to stitch his body. All this drama happens. Anyway, um, the point is that yeah, out of our greed, we want to go and we want to bring it out and then enjoy. Our mind is fully occupied. There is no limit to our imaginations, right? So excitement is there, exuberation is there. Exuberance means to be, pakka packed into those thoughts, or just act like just imagine there is this train or tram doors that are getting just close. That is the train you don't want to miss. Somehow, with a zip sprint speed, you get into it. Even if your bag is stuck, that's okay. Yeah, make sure that you are inside. So that eagerness to get in, and excitement, why not? Wow, when we know the results of this is quite exciting, right? So these are three qualities. Mad Bhakta is to offer one's loving emotions. One should perform his bhakti with enthusiasm, exuberance, and excitement. Come on. I was thinking this is only about gold, this is about jewels, gems, and all these things. My bhakti is quite dull. Yeah, why? Because in my bhakti, I'm struggling. Oh, in my bhakti, I have that pain, I have this pain, I have that distraction, this reason, justification, so many things. Why? Because we are not able to understand what are we dragging out from that hidden underground. Huh? from what is that? Oh no, this box is closed. I don't know what is this box. This box is pretty heavy. Yes, this box, what is this box? Spiritual box is pretty heavy. Why? Because it's not any kind of thing. It's not gold, it's not silver, it's not copper, it's not diamonds, it's not anything. It is precious than that. It is the power through which we can purchase Krishna. How heavy it will be, definitely, right? Is Krishna so cheap that, oh, it's some gold? Yes, with some gold I can buy Krishna. No. With some silver I buy Krishna. No. Krishna is bought with love, and love, not any kind of adulterated love, pure love. And pure love means, oh my God, I have to give all my pure love. That is heavy or too difficult. That's too much for me. Yeah, if we want to attract Krishna, our mind should be focused on him, and our bhakti should be focused fully on to him. Hmm. Uh, Yogi comes from, I mean, this goes further. So first, I think we have covered till Mad Bhakta is to offer all one's loving emotions to Krishna. Uh, so always let's remember that when we are rendering our service, amazing things happen. Amazing things have definitely will happen. But are we ready to do amazing things for Krishna? Hmm? Amazing things anyway will happen. Yeah, we always want magics, right? Yeah, if someone want to see magic, where are they going? They go to magic show and then see the magic. Yeah, it's not like, oh, I'm sitting here, may the magician come with a magic. Yeah, you have a magic to appear a magician. No, we go to the magician and he does his magic, and then yeah. So here also we want always miracles to happen in our life. Oh no, others no, I don't believe if others' life have happened. It should happen in my life. Let it happen. Hmm? Who has such kind of um, expectation, desire, not expectation, at least desire that miracles should happen in my life? No one? No one wants miracles in life? Parth Prabhu, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I want a miracles before coming to Krishna consciousness.
Mm-hmm. Now you don't want miracles. Okay.
No, no.
Okay. Next, anyone else? No one else? I thought everyone wanted miracles. Oh, Krishna, please show me miracle. We want that mercy is the
Yeah.
miracle of the Lord. No one wants mercy? Mhm. No
Krishna
one?
Prabhuji, Prabhuji, as the previous speaker told, we were before coming to Krishna consciousness. Yeah, miracles is something I also desperately taste. But
Mhm.
I think being with devotees and learning from them and the humility, this itself seems like a miracle, Prabhuji, because that in the West, being with
Yeah.
such dignified people, that itself seems like a miracle, Prabhuji.
Yeah. What we cannot relate is a miracle.
Yes, Prabhuji, absolutely.
Hema Prabhu. What is happening in our life that we cannot relate is actually, oh, that one may say, no, I'm not able to see logic. No, what Krishna does is wonderful, and what wonderful is miracle. Krishna is, there's a full chapter in Bhagavatam, 10th canto. Wonder, wonderful Krishna or wonder Krishna? No, wonderful Krishna. Yeah, so this wonder, makes us to wonder, oh, how come it happened? Right, Parth Prabhu? I am such a hopeless candidate, and see how wonderful is that I am able to offer some service to the Lord. Is it not a miracle?
Yes, Prabhuji, that's the miracle I want. Even though
Mhm.
I know I'm not at all qualified, but still, if I can get some mercy from Krishna, that is the only miracle.
See, yeah, but usually when we think miracles are, like miracle means all of a sudden day should become night, night should become day, sun should fall, like a ball. I don't know what not, huh? We should have anyone, does anyone know Sarkar? No one knows Sarkar. Yeah. He has, uh, he made a train to disappear. Am I right? I have to check. See, what a miracle, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a
Something.
magician, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
Prabhuji?
yeah. Sarkar is a magician.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Those are not miracle, Prabhuji. Those are just like illusion, some sort of, I don't know.
And people hype it, saying, you know what? Yes, this train was exactly on the road, or on the track when I was seeing, and all of a sudden it's gone. What a musician he is. Or then we come to the other miracles. Other as a problem. Huh? Do you know what Sathya Sai Baba can do? What miracles he can do?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Hmm. What was that? The guys were telling.
I think
What can he create?
gold, Prabhuji.
Gold. Who wants gold can, yeah. Yeah, in that way, the world would have been already full of gold, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know when he built he gave a lot of donation for construction of I think a dam or a bridge. I think a dam, huh? For the Yamuna water to go to Karnataka, if I'm not wrong. Maybe someone can tell. Someone here from Karnataka? No. But he didn't give gold. Yeah, he didn't give gold. In the end, he gave only those donations that he got from people who believed that he can create gold. Yeah. Does anyone know whom I'm talking about?
No, Prabhuji.
No, you don't know.
Mm.
Oh my God, you missed one of the most miraculous man who can create such big miracles. Yeah. And then there are other miracles. Anyway, topic is not about miracles today. The best miracle is to change people, right? Yeah. Creating things, okay. Uh, Science anyway knows law of conservation of energy means one form is becoming another form. If someone is transforming, what a big thing. But transforming a material being, material energy that is covered, that is covering us to spiritual being. Can anyone do this miracle? Hmm? Again, I'm coming back to the miracle. So, okay, so then Sripad Ramanujacharya is saying Mad Bhakta means to have a devotion, full devotion only to Krishna with full enthusiasm, exuberance, and um, yeah, sorry, exuberance and excitement. This is one thing. Then comes Mad Yogi. So Madhyaji, not Yogi. Madhyaji is to worship Lord Krishna with love, to install him in one's heart as their personal worshipable deity. Such worship is the performance of entire services that a league administrators to his sovereign on a daily basis upon waking until sleeping. Yaji comes from yajana. Mm. Yajana, which is synonymous with pujana or worship or denotes aradhana, the most exquisite loving worship. So Yajana and Pujana. This is how we can remember this sloka and understand this sloka for our own benefit. Our true benefit lies in understanding this verse because Krishna has said the same thing midway and in the conclusion. Manmana bhava mad bhakta mad yaji mam namaskuru. Mam namaskuru, we will go to that next, but mad yaji, unto him, what? Worship. Hmm. Therefore, it is not a mere dry, formal observance of ceremonial rituals enacted out of duty. So one may say, okay, I'm not having taste. Where did we discuss about taste, Rasa Prabhu? Was it in result of program? Somewhere we were talking about taste. Now, what
Yes,
is this
Guruji.
taste? Or at your home last Sunday? Or maybe in Sunday class itself. Yeah. We want to understand what is this taste of chanting, taste of chanting. I think in SN, I don't know. One of the places. So we were talking about taste. How can we get the taste? Uh, the taste doesn't come just from mechanical engaging ourselves with our lip and with our tongue and with our hands. No, it is involvement of mind and heart. Hmm? And that's why it says, therefore, it is not a mere dry formal observation of ceremonial ritual enacted out of duty. So yesterday, Parth Prabhu and Satish Prabhu, you were there, right, for the Griha Pravesha. How was that? Hmm? It's a ritual, right? How was it?
Yes, Prabhuji, it's of course
Hmm.
a very
Yeah,
divine ritual which
yeah.
was
The difference
started.
is, yeah, the difference there was that, yeah, we could sing the holy name. Chanting of the holy name was there, and that is what brings people, and that's what, yeah, we were also emphasizing the need of focus, that everyone brings their heartfelt wishes and all these things. It is not going to be just like a ritual where, oh, okay, priest is there anyway, priest has to come, yeah, all the samagri is there anyway, samagri should be there, and then anyway the owners should be there because they want to enjoy. It's not just like, okay, A, B, C, D are there and that's it. No, the most important X factor is Krishna. Krishna should be there. Hmm?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, and that can happen only when heartfelt. It's not dry formal observances or just as a duty. Oh, come on, they have invited me. Okay, let me go. And then they will think, oh, we have invited our guests. Let's serve them. After that, then it's a formality. No? Sometimes obligations, formality. No, when we do with love, it is love flowing from the heart. It is a testament of devotion from eternal Swarup or one's immortal spiritual form. Madhyaji should be interpreted as offering one's self to Lord Krishna as a brother, as a parent, as a beloved, with a heart full of love. Heart full of love. Oh my God. I'm heart. That itself is very tricky, right? We don't know. Does heart has such a big role? I only was thinking, yeah, when I was a kid. Anyway, kid stories are always foolish, silly. I was always thinking heart is pumping the blood in and out, and then it's keeping me alive. And like any other organ of the body, heart has its own menial role to play. And when the heart stops pumping, when heart is it heart pumping? Yes. When heart stops pumping and the heartbeat is gone, then the person is dead. So a perfect biological, science. This is my understanding. Maybe at a youth, then we see, oh, Dil Ki Dhadkan. What is this? I think some advertisements have this, right? Is it? I think Hero Honda, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Something anyway. Dil ki dhadkan. I thought how a beat can be. Oh, people will start saying, okay, if heart is beating, it is because you like something. I was never thinking. I was always thinking, even if you like or not, the heart will anyway beat. Yeah, when you don't like something, or you like maybe the beat is faster or slower, I don't know what, but yeah, it has nothing to do with our liking. So heart, I was thinking, people just connect that heart is the most important part of our body. That's by heart. Then from child, from that boyhood to maybe little more youthhood, I would say, then the heart is, wow, a nice thing, right? Parth Prabhu, you don't have to buy anything in the market, no? To offer your love, what you have to do, just take your heart, give it. Uh, in fact, the heart is very tasty from the story of Panchatantra. Yeah. Who asked for the heart? The crocodile, the lady crocodile, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, the heart of a monkey is very tasty. This is what. Um, have anyone watched this movie called Indiana Jones? Not the new one, very, very old one. No? Okay. Don't worry, you don't have to see that. Um, there's all of a sudden on the dining platter there will be a monkey head, and um, the guy who is going to serve him, he opens the head, and inside that there is this heart. Crazy. So maybe monkey is very special. Everyone is running behind monkeys, I think. Yeah, so this she crocodile wants the heart of the monkey, yeah, because he's saying, oh, when monkey is so sweet, then monkey's heart will be extremely sweet. Oh, okay, heart is sweet. That's why love. Oh, everyone loves sweets, and love itself is sweet. So that's why I say I love you means, oh, it's all about heart. Sweet, heart go together. Yeah, that's why I say you're not spicy. We want sweet. That's why heart. So that's why in all this I love you, there is always this heart, and then there is an arrow. Anyway, all this drama which is going all around the heart. Then, okay, from that stage, the heartbeat and the physical heartbeat to a emotional heart. And in bhakti, when we come, we understand, yes, after all, heart is the residence. Heart is the place where I reside. Heart is the place where Krishna is residing. Oh my God, this is even extremely valuable, and which no science has said, which no movies have started, or movies have uh, expose this secret. Yeah, confidential, very important. That's what Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. Hrideshe Arjuna Tishtati. I am residing in your heart. Hridaya. I am residing in your heart. So this heart is not just a piece of, or a gadget that is pumping the blood. It's not just the cause of our existence of living, because there is a heartbeat. Because of that, there is this circulation of blood and all these things. No, moreover, it is because it is the home of my own self. Okay. And not only me. Oh, whether I want or don't want, but Paramatma is also there. But the problem is here. We want more space. Always, right? Yeah. If we have 100 square meters, we want 200 square meters. If we have 200, we want 500. We have 500, we want 1 acre, 1 acre, 10 acres, 100 acres. There is no end for our. Yeah. So in the heart, we are filling with so many weeds, which are, yeah, in that all weeds, we are seeing, okay, the space of Krishna, no one can anyway change it. uh, but what is happening is, because of all these things, we feel, oh, is Paramatma really in my heart? When we don't think Paramatma is really in my heart, I will do all kind of nonsense. I will do that, this. Oh, after all, I'm thinking I am the owner. There is no second. I am the one without the second. I am the Lord of this body, Lord of this. So in this spirit, we want to do all nonsense, and we keep doing that. Yeah. No, we have to understand that Madhyaji should be interpreted as offering one's self to Lord Krishna with a heart full of love. We have to understand that after all this container, just imagine what shall we take. Someone is giving us a very unique pot. And what do we want to fill this pot with? Do we want to fill with sand? Do we want to fill it with water? Do we want to fill it with milk, nectar, honey, gold, jewels? What do we want to fill this with? Hmm? We want to fill it with what? The most precious thing that we can imagine, isn't it?
Yes, Prabhuji.
The most precious. Yeah? Sometimes people may say it's, what is it called? What is mercury in Sanskrit or Hindi? Parshada? No, what is it?
Para.
Para?
Para.
Paras, no?
No, Prabhuji, para. P-A-R-A.
Can you check if what is it? Paras? Paras?
That is a money.
Paras is the touchstone then.
Yes, Prabhuji. Paras is touchstone and para is mercury.
Mercury. Okay, nice. So, okay, so yeah, we think that is very expensive. I mean, so just even small drop that's used in thermometers, right? Extremely valuable, expensive, and oh, let's fill it with mercury. No, someone said no, uranium. All these things. Uh, there is all we are able to see only in these limits. But just imagine there is a spiritual commodity which can purchase the Lord Himself. Don't we want to have that? Just imagine Lord Himself is saying, I will surrender to one who has extreme love on me, unto me. Wow, Krishna is the Supreme Lord, and Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Then what else do we need when He Himself can? We can attract Him. Then we want to fill that with Him. Fill that with that, and that's why Ramanujacharya is mentioning here that when we say Madhyaji, then that means completely offering ourselves, offering ourselves with love from our heart. And Maam Namaskaru. I think this is simple, right? Anyone goes to a temple by default, what does he do? Namaskar. Namaskar means what? Namah comes from Naman. Namanam means obeisances. Maam Namaskaru is to enshrine Lord Krishna in the heart with utmost love, devotion, and faith. What should happen with the meaning of obeisances? Naman is that we have to understand that my life and soul is Krishna. That uh, to enshrine, to keep Krishna in the heart with what utmost love, devotion, and faith. These three things enshrining. So bringing Krishna in the heart, anyway, Krishna is there, but to appreciate Krishna in the heart and offer service. Such obeisances is not a mere habitual genuflexon. I don't know what is that. Genuflexion. Yeah. Those days English, right, was very, very high quality when they wrote the commentary. But a sublime expression of sincere gratitude and humility that constitutes an emotion of love felt internally. This is what should be the sense of our namaskar. When we are offering our obeisances, this should be the. It's not like, okay, from Bhagavatam, I know this is the prayer. From Bhagavad Gita, this is the shloka, or from that Puran that is there, from this Vedas, this is the Upanishad. Whatever we may remember, the purpose is to do what? But a sublime expression of sincere gratitude and humility. As soon as when gratitude is coming, oh, for what you have done, already that comes, yeah, there is a sense of humility that, oh, I am nothing and but insignificant. Hmm. That constitutes an emotion of love felt internally. That should be our testament. How much are we advancing in our Krishna consciousness? Are we touching the feelings, our feelings? Is it just only, okay, if I go, okay, one ear is hearing what's happening, mind is anyway somewhere else, mouth is already doing something, and just paying obeisances and as a mechanical means, and then wake up, get up, and then go on. No, even Namaskaru has this. Mam Namaskaru is to enshrine Krishna. So first build this connection to connect to Krishna. And when we are paying obeisances, it should be in the sense of gratitude and humility. Hmm. And this commentary goes further. If a blessed devotee of Krishna arrives at this exalted vista of bhakti, or, or exclusive loving devotion, then the Supreme Lord will not hesitate to have their eternal individual association with Him in the immortal spiritual world. This is the truth that He Himself promises. It should never be interpreted as being just a metaphor or mere flowery prose. Such a hypothesis would not be genuine and incorrect. Okay. That says all that no, no, I don't have faith. Oh, I have a doubt. I can't accept it. Come on. Krishna wants us to do karma yoga. Just engage in karma, just engage in work, work, work. Why is he going to assure us that even if it is there, maybe it's for some exclusive people, and anyway, they are already there. I'm anyway already here. All these interpretations, there is no space to 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 undermine the potency of Lord's promise. Thinking that's just a hypothesis itself is baseless. Why Krishna is anyway? Next verse is also, I mean, 66 is also reassuring the same more strongly. Hmm. In fact, he's saying, why to complicate all this, Arjuna? You just accept me. I am going to take care of you. So, so wherever there is a heart that has so much love for Krishna, Lord Krishna, then there is as much love from Lord Krishna back to them. Huh? We may know this, right? If one is walking towards Krishna and Krishna is also ever eager walking to, what is this walking business? This walking means that one is getting attracted to Krishna, and Krishna is also attracted to devotees. And attraction is itself love. If we are talking, akarshayati iti Krishna. What is that? It's attracting is what is love. Nothing else attracts Krishna except love. He is not running behind all our wealth reports. No, he is not so interested. He is interested how much love have we built for him. So we can attract Krishna, and Krishna attracts us. Why? Because he is the uh, caretaker. He is providing everything. He is providing the sun. He is providing the moon. He is providing the water. He is providing the fire. He is providing everything, every bit and piece. Why is he providing? Do we think that it's his duty? Huh? Why? Did he sign a bond to someone that he has to serve us? No, no, he created us, that's why he has to suffer by maintaining us. No, there is no bond. He created us. Doesn't mean that, oh, he has to take care. Who will ask? Can someone challenge him? Shall we bring Krishna to Supreme Court and ask him? In fact, was there a movie? I think there's a movie, right, in Hindi.
Yes, yes. So where they bring you lot to the court. So what the name of I think Akshay Kumar or somebody has to finish.
Yeah, I remember that. Why? Because Chaitanya Charan Prabhu was speaking on that movie, Golmaal, and I forgot what is the name.
OMG, oh my.
OMG, oh my God.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So he will ask the Lord to come and settle, something like that. Yeah. Is it that okay? Even if the Lord is coming, is the judge qualified to judge Krishna? No, right? So, uh, okay. So yeah. So who can challenge the Lord's governance? No one. Yeah. We can't say that, oh, Yamaraj, change your rules, because after all, in 21st century, this is at least ethical, right? Bharat Prabhu, isn't it? People always say, na, hey, come on, the world has changed, and people have changed. After all, now this is ethic. This is normal. This new normal is normal. If people have lusty desires to others, come on, we are not in those times. Yeah, lusty desires are okay, isn't it? uh, to have lusty look upon the opposite gender. Oh, come on. No? In those times, no, the girl was not supposed to lift the head at all. Now, come on, this times is better. Now girls can see up, boys can see up, they can, and this is normal. Otherwise, there is no fun in life, there is no enjoyment. So that's why, you know what? What's happening, Huh? Now and then there are new uh, resolutions passed, isn't it? That in India, I think it was in Hyderabad, or uh, marriage of same gender is legal. Anyone heard that?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. I think a couple of years back, the Supreme Court passed that
Yeah, yeah.
act.
Co-living, co-living, or what do you call this? Co-living together or live in relationship. Oh, no one should challenge. If the girl and boy are 16 or 18, then they can live together. No need of any marriage, no need of anything, right? This is also approved. Hmm. So, yeah, see how foolish are we? We are just thinking age is a criteria, nothing else is required. Just what is the guarantee that a person is matured enough if he or she is 16 or 18? Hmm? First of all, we don't even now know what is the definition of maturity, right? Okay, anyway, so yeah, and then shall we go and ask Yamaraj that don't put this under the sinful activities. Come on, you should understand. You should change according to how the world is changing. We are changing. You should also change the rules. No, it doesn't work. We can't ask the Lord to change His rules. We have to change according to that rules, because that is ethical and healthy regulations. Rules and regulations are for upliftment, purification. Yeah. So. So wherever there's a heart that has so much love for Lord Krishna, then there is as much love from Krishna back to them. Lord Krishna's love is such that he finds it impossible to bear the separation from such surrendered and dedicated devotees, and therefore, without delay, he personally brings them to him directly in their eternal spiritual body, even while their physical body is concluding its last life in material existence. This also is confirming that according to Sri Sampradaya also, yeah, there is this end of, they call it as Kaivalya. And above Kaivalyam, there is this, yeah, reaching to the spiritual abode, Vaikunta. So one may not have to wait, yeah, even in this life while we are present. That's why they are called as Jivan Muktas. Though they are living in this world, inside this material body, but because they have attracted Krishna with their love, and Krishna personally directs such a devotee's life. So they are already um, engaged in the Lord's service in the spiritual world. Hmm? They, so in that way, he's already free, Jivan Mukta. Hmm? Like Nitya Siddhas who are already engaging in the service of the Lord in the spiritual world. Similarly, one enjoys such why? Because Krishna is ever eager. Yeah, just a thought that, oh Krishna, I want to come to you. Whenever we get chance, sit. Uh, should we chant Om Namah Shivaya? Should we chant Om Namo Vasudevaya? Should we chant Om Namo Narayanaya? No, chanting more than chanting. Let's pray this. Lord, I want to come back. Lord, I want to come back. Lord, I want to engage in your service. That should be very important prayers. And then, so it should be clearly and emphatically understood that the Supreme Lord Krishna's sworn promise to his surrendered devotees is the total truth and nothing other than truth, for which he pledges to vouch safe for his devotees for all eternity. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop here. Actually, there is also from the Kumara Sampradaya also elaborate explanation about how Lord avatars happen, Vishnu's incarnation, and etc. etc. So to understand, um, to concentrate with one pointed focus and not just focus and focus in bhakti, not our own interest. Full focus. Yes, I have full focus because I need to get good marks in the exam. Full focus because I want to get promotion. Full focus that I want to have a good girl in my life. No, for not all these things. Full one pointed focus in bhakti or exclusive loving devotion. Tivra bhakti. Immense. Yeah, not just okay, Komal bhakti, like here and there. No, with full exclusive. When we give a person exclusive importance in our life, that importance shows that, oh, I am regarded special, and that attracts Krishna. That yes, they understood that after all, yeah, I'm the one who created everyone, and they appreciate me in that capacity. And then Krishna is saying, "Oh, nice, so nice of you. What do you want?" Okay. Any questions or comments?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Prabhuji. You mentioned that, Prabhuji, one who has love for Krishna, so he serves the Lord even in this material body in the spiritual world. What do you mean that he can serve
Yeah,
the Lord in the spiritual world, being in
yeah.
this
There
here?
are sometimes, I mean, one who is absorbed and in devotion, though he is for us, we are seeing them in the material world, but they are already serving in the spiritual realm. So their activities are not material activities. Yeah. So they're practicing bhakti, which is a spiritual activity. Though we may see, okay, he's singing. No, he's not just singing. He's singing kirtan of the Lord. Yeah. And then based on one's maturity and mercy of the Lord, one is also this is I'm connecting to the summary where it says, therefore, without delay, he personally brings them to him directly uh, in their spiritual body, even while their physical body is concluding its last life in the material existence. So this means that we know this transmigration is happening, and in the Taittiriya Upanishad also it is mentioned how a body or sorry, a soul is moving from one body to another body. We may think that once the body starts, the heart stops beating when he cannot breathe anymore. Then we think, okay, the body, the soul is out, and gone. What happens is actually immediately this subtle body, and Atma, yeah, they have to go to a different. But which one? They will be based on the interests A suitable conditioning is what is first looked. After that, slowly, I mean, there's a whole description. I mean, I forgot. I have to maybe read it more. I can remember more. But in the end, the whole now when we say it's dead, it's not immediately dead. Yeah, even medically, clinically, they say yeah, there is still something happening. So the spirit soul, which is residing in the heart, in the chambers, which is spread all over the body in the form of consciousness, it will withdraw all this consciousness into the localized heart. And from the localized heart, before it goes to another heart or another being in this form of transmigration, based on the impressions on the subtle body, it will start finding what is the suitable, qualified, destined destination. After it will go there, it will create its base, everything, then the heart will go there. Yeah, anyway, I'm giving this reference. And similarly, what is happening here is while the jiva is absorbed in his devotion, yeah, he is performing, so to say, mechanically what we might see it is just some services, but this is actually he is able to talk to the Lord, and he is able to serve the Lord in the spiritual world in even before, which means yeah, he has a kind of a connection mm, to the spiritual world even while he has the material body in his real swarupa. Hmm. Yep.
Yes, Prabhuji. So the Sarupa, he can serve in this.
Yeah, the Lord reveals his eternal relationship, and then even so from this commentary we can understand that okay, it's not like okay after death. No, even in his last life, what activities he would be doing can show us that yes, he is called. I mean, I cannot quote the reference of, for example, Narottam Das Thakur or others who, because anyway, then one may say, hey, they have come from the spiritual world because they are Nitya in the Nitya Leela of the Lord. Similarly, we also have, not everyone maybe, but have our mm, own Swarupa that we forgot. Here we are there. Hmm? So our Swarup is what will be revealed, and when we understand our Swarupa, then we engage in the service of that Swarup, even when we are in this world. And just a matter when the when the when one leaves this world or the body, when one dies, then he is anyways moving there. This comes also in similar, I think Chitramali Mataji might have already covered, I think, as part of Dhruva Upakhyan last. How did Dhruva leave? So we can see that there is already Lord's mercy presence in their life. And in spite, he got distracted by killing all the yakshas. In the end, he attained perfection. Mm. And in his form, yeah, where he has to go as the Lord of Loka. Yeah, so it's not normal activity, it's not normal routine. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, thanks for the session. I have one question, Prabhuji. You mentioned the word Kaivalyam, Prabhuji. So I'm interested to know what that means because, in Annamaya Adivo song, he says, Kaivalya Padamo, when the Lord offers that it comes slowly. So very interesting to know what that really means, Prabhuji.
Okay. So Kaivalya can be seen in multiple ways. One is that one who is liberated from the material conditioning, they call it as Kaivalya. Yeah. And the other understanding of Kaivalya, that's why different schools of thoughts thinks Kaivalya in different way. And when we see, for example, from Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, when we say Kaivalya is the entry to the spiritual abode. Yeah. So which means, of course, it's already free from material conditioning. Yeah, it's not the material world. And um, and trying to get the exact meaning or a definition itself. But that stage is what is called kaivalya from them. Yeah, and one understanding is that when one is entering the Brahma Jyoti, they call also as kaivalya. Yeah, so it depends which school or what in what context are we hearing that word. Accordingly, the meaning changes. So in that kaivalya stage, one may not be able to do anything. Yeah, it's a neutral stage where one you can only meditate and not engage in active services of the Lord, in service. So that's why Bilva Mangal Thakur or Vrindavan Das Thakur, they say Kaivalya is like a naraka, a hell where you can't do anything. That is Gaudiya Vaishnava understanding.
Thank you, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. So it's
Mhm.
like entering into
Getting out of mental conditioning and yeah, attaining Brahma Jyoti is one understanding. Other understanding is the entry to the spiritual world is second
okay.
understanding. Yeah.
Yes,
So that's
Guruji.
why
Okay. So
on that context, what it is spoken,
yes,
what is the
Guruji.
jiva doing after that, yeah, we can make it out.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. I think yeah, one thing people glorify of Annamaya is he kind of complicates Vedanta Tattva into simple songs, they say. So maybe, I think the context we should understand. Yes, Guruji. Maybe I will send that. Maybe today I will
Yeah,
talk to you
yes.
with that verse, Prabhuji. Yes, in that sense, I'll talk to you. Yes, thank you, Guruji. Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
I think that's coming from Adivo Alladivo, Sri
Ah,
Harivasan.
yes. Yes, Guruji.
So
Yes,
there in that
yes.
context, it is Harivas, which is the spiritual Vaikuntha planet.
Ah, nice. Yes,
Kaivalya Padam. Padam also means destination. So Parama Padam. So the
Yes.
final destination is that Hari. Vaikuntha planet is what is discussed there.
Yes, very nice. I think he sings while he goes to Tirumala, but yes, I understood Roji, that context. Thank you, Roji. Yes.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Okay, then wish you a very nice week. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarabhyascha kripa sindhubhya vacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Gaura Premanand. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you,
Prabhu.
Roji. Thank you, Roji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
very much.